everyone, I am Smera Pradeep. Hope you all are doing good. Today we are going to learn chapter from history that how, when and where. How, when and where. Do you know what is history? History is the written records of past events. History is the written records of past events. History of the world are divided into three. Okay, history of the world divided into three. Which are they? Ancient age, medieval age and modern age. Ancient age, medieval age and modern age. Ancient age started in human history and lasted till 7th century AD. Means ancient age started in human history and lasted till 7th century AD. Okay. Second, we are learning medieval age. Medieval age started in 8th century and lasted till 18th century. Okay, medieval age started in 8th century and lasted till 18th century. Modern age. Modern ages started in 18th century, associated with the growth of modernity such as liberty, etc. Okay. In Europe, it was started in 16th century, but it was started in 18th century in India with the arrival of British issue. In Europe, it is started in 16th century with the arrival of Renaissance and Reformation. What do you mean by AD? AD. AD means Anno Domini. Okay, AD means Anno Domini. It is a Latin word. Means the year of Lord. Okay, means the year of Lord. Second one is BC. What do you mean by BC? Okay, BC means before Christ. Okay, before Christ means the estimated birth of Lord. Means the estimated birth of Lord. Okay, the chapter name is how, when and where. How did that happen? When did that happen? Where did that happen? Okay? All of you take your textbooks. How important are dates? There was a time when historians were fascinated with dates, meaning the historians were attached to what? The dates. Because history is with some memorizing dates. Okay? History is with some memorizing dates. It is finding out how things were in the past and how things have changed. History is telling how things were in the past and how things were in what have changed. How things the past and how things have changed. Okay. And in the first paragraph, there is a sentence. There were heated debates about the dates on which rulers were crowned or battles were fought. The historians have debates. The topic of their debates are dates. They were hated dates because the all are full of debates and others are full of dates. Okay. Then we are learning which dates. Okay, which dates. The dates we'll select, the dates around which we compose our story of the past are not important on their own. The dates we select, which the historians were select dates, they are not important. Okay, they became virtual because we focus on a particular set of events as important. The dates are not important, but events are important. Okay? British historians in India, the rule of each governor general was important. British historians in India, the rule of each governor general was important. The rule of first governor general is Warren Hastings. And ended with the last Viceroy, Lord Mountbatten. Okay. Warren Hastings and ended with the last Viceroy, Lord Mountbatten. Okay. Some name of what? Governor General. Okay, Hastings, Wellesley, Bentinck, Dalhousie, Canning, Lawrence, Lytton, Ripon, Curzon, Harding, Irvine. It was a seemingly never-ending succession of governor-generals and viceroy. Okay, it was a seemingly never-ending succession of governor-general and viceroy. All the dates in these history books were linked to these personalities. Okay, all the dates means all the dates in this history book were linked in this person. In this text, there are so many dates. They were linked in these governor generals. Okay. Then we are learning about how do we periodize. Means how do we periodize. When we go to that paragraph, what do you mean by chronology? The order in which a series of events happen. The order in which a series of events happened. Okay. How do we periodize? In 1870, James Mill, a Scottish economist and political philosopher, he published a massive 3-volume work. Okay, he published a massive 3-volume work. The name of the book he written is A History of British India. A History of British India. Okay. In this book, okay, he a history of British India divided history into 3 periods, which are the Hindu, Muslim and British. Which are they? Hindu, Muslim and British. Mill thought that all Asian societies were at a lower level of civilization than Europe. According to his telling of history, before the British came to India, Hindu and Muslim despots ruled the country. Religious intolerance, caste taboos and superstition practices dominated social life. British rule, Mill felt, could civilize India. To do this, it was necessary to introduce European manners, art, institution and laws in India. Mill, in fact, suggested that the British should conquer all the territories in India to ensure the enlightenment and happiness of the Indian people, for India was not capable of progress without British help. India was not capable of progress without British. India want British help. Okay. James Mill thought that all Asian societies were at a lower level of civilization than Europe. Okay. What is colonial? Do you know what is colonial? When the subjugation of one country by another leads to these kinds of political, economic, socially and cultural changes, we refers to the process as colonization. Subjugation means കീഴ്പ്പെടുത്തുക. Okay? What do you mean by subjugation? കീഴ്പ്പെടുത്തുക. When the subjugation of one country by another leads to these kind of political, economic, social and the culture changes, we refers to the process as colonization. Thank you and have a nice day.